There we go. And then, oh, there's another bed there. Maybe I should try to jump onto that one. That seems like maybe a good idea. Okay. Ah, shit. Try to go and land on here. I didn't know it was going to push me forward so much. I probably got about like 1 or 2 of those in me, and then I'm done. I'm already starting to feel the tilt. I'm getting agitated. I can go over here. No, I just I don't have like I can't really deal with frustration very well, and so like I know that about myself, and that's why I don't really put myself in situations where I can get frustrated. It's just not. Just can't mentally deal with it. It's like I don't want to either, right? It's not like it's something that, like I don't want to work on my, you know, anger in like a video game, right? I just don't want to do things that make me mad. If that makes sense. Okay. I feel like this one was a time saver. Don't slow-mo it. Yeah, the problem is that like it's a panic situation, and you know, it's like obviously whenever it happens, I'm just like, oh my god, right? Okay, so let's go up to like right there, right? Yeah. Isn't learning the fun part about gaming? I don't enjoy things that aren't easy for me. Like, I just don't. Maybe it's like a weird thing, but like, if I feel like I'm not good at something, I can't really enjoy any progress in it. There's a bed right there. But let's try it. I think this is going to take me. Seems like it doesn't really do much of anything. Maybe over to there, like, okay, who cares? Alright. The beds do save time a lot of the time, though. Or they save a lot of time, I mean to say. It's for speedrunners? Yeah. It's cool that you can bounce from those things back and forth to them. What would you like to see going to Season 1 of Diablo 4? I actually made like a huge list of like all the things that I had wanted to see in the game. I think that really, I mean, like... I feel like there are some things in the game that are bad, like... It's hard to really understand, like, what some things do to your characters. So, like, for example, Suppressor. Like, I don't know if Suppressor reduces my damage, or it makes it to where I can't deal damage outside of the circle. Because it feels like it does both. But then also, with abilities like Whirlwind that are channeled that you can move with them, you move out of the circle, and then you move back in, and you're not doing damage to the NPC. So I think that's a bug. Will I play Phase 3 in Wrath? Maybe. I got invited to do a raid with them, people in Wrath, but I don't know. The reason why I haven't played Wrath is because I did play Wrath. I played it in 2009. It was a really great game. But the truth is, like, I don't want to play with people that can't do one mechanic. Like, it's just like that happened, as I said, man. Like, it's the same thing as in this game, right? Is like, if I start to feel like I'm wasting my time, I'm done. Right? Like the fun factor disappears. So whenever I feel like every single week I'm not really making progress or doing anything because every week I do it, like, you know, somebody still dies to be, you know, not moving out with a gravity bomb on Deconstructor or something like that. Happens to me like 3 weeks in a row. I don't want to play the game anymore. And again, like, this is, it's not like it's a problem with the game. I don't think this is like a game, the game's not bad. This is just like where I am and like how I personally feel about it. It's not a game problem. Other players determine your fun. Yeah. Does that really happen every week? It was actually worse. It was way worse. There's a bed down there. I saw somebody jump on that. I think it was Emmy jumped on that.
Так, кто это делает?
How's your day? It's okay. I didn't get a lot of sleep.
Тут раздражает.
But we'll see what happens.
Шипышка. Все. Пойдемте кто-то, чтобы призвать шипышку.
Kick win? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Emmy just fell hard? Really? Somebody link me a clip.
Всем салют.
Здравствуйте, дорогой друг.
You see the live action Avatar?
Привет всем.
I heard they're doing a live action One Piece.
Шаман прошел, все. Открываем.
Try and come knock him with that 100 mil.
Сейчас еще
I mean,
раз
I'll be
линкану
honest,
Discord.
like, I don't really have a
Если
problem with
что.
like any of the stuff that's like on Kick or Rumble. Like, I don't really believe the idea that, like, you know, being on a platform with bad people makes you a bad person. I think that's like an insane, like, logical jump, and it's like so intellectually unfair, and it's just being done by people who want to like
Может,
guilt you
хотя
into
я не помню, что
adopting their worldview.
идем по старым
So
схемам.
I don't really, I don't really look at things that way.
Барарут, ты тут?
It's the same as like on YouTube. Like, is it my fault that people had, like, you know, that whole Elsa Gate thing happen because I was on YouTube too? No,
Агриш, вот
I had
это.
nothing to do with it.
Чат.
It's like just pure intellectual
Подожди,
dishonesty.
подожди, не сейчас. Ё-моё, куда спешишь? Подожди. У нас кто-то в ФК пошел.
It's like saying America's bad because of Detroit, or it's like saying that, like,
Так, если все тут.
I thought I could clip onto that.
Сколько
it's like blaming an entire, like blaming like a Chinese person for COVID, or blaming a you know, a soldier for war crimes that happened in like a war that they weren't even in, or even in a war that they were in, right? Like they just didn't do that, right? It's like almost all guilt by association is just done by people that want to have an
Все люди в
excuse to believe
Дискорде кто
that
туда
they're
нашел.
trying to assign
Я
guilt
думаю.
to. Or they just don't like that person, like fundamentally, and they're looking for an excuse why it's okay for them to treat them badly.
Господи, он все еще тут стоит. Мы, блин, открыли дверь, зашли, а он все еще стоит.
Too risky. That's a bit of an ass clincher, but you know, we got it. You know, you're being used to attract dumb people to gambling. Well, I think that every advertisement is going to be, you know, that's like kind of the way that it is. The truth is that like gambling is a big part of, you know, our culture. We have, you know, at least here in the U.S., right? We have the lottery, and we have all kinds of like state-sponsored gambling. So, I mean, I'm not going to go and. I feel like I did use that one, and it was good. I'm not gonna go and shit on people for that reason. Stream on Twitter seems to have such left-wing views. There's no way they all feel that way. The reason why every streamer in person has left-wing views is because having right-wing views will lose sponsorships. Like, look at what happened with Nick Merckx. Most people that are like any content creator who makes a living on the internet, I made it. Nice. Holy shit, okay, alright. Big dick. Let's go. This is a run, yeah. Huge comeback. Yep, now we're moving. That was a big skill. It was. This part is very annoying. I don't like this part. I actually like. There's like, you know, there's a difference between like, oh, this part. I actually really don't like this part. It's fucking annoying.
Это заклинание еще не готово.
You just want the enemy file? So you have a lot of people who, you know, there's like a chilling effect that it creates whenever one person expresses a viewpoint, and then, you know, they are, they lose like opportunities, like what happened to Nick Merckx with like his skin in Call of Duty. So like, there's probably a lot of other people that agree with Nick Merckx, but they don't want to express that, because if they do, then they could get in trouble too. I think that really it's Nick Merckx wasn't bad. The reason why what Nick Merckx said was I think that Nick Merckx in the context of the conversation of like trying to talk about that, like everybody can be like, yeah, but the reason why it was bad is because he made the comment in the context of like just like different activists just being attacked violently, and like whether you like what an activist is doing or not, I don't think that you have a right to attack them physically. I think that if you let people use justifications like that, like that's the same justification that people use to like burn down like auto zones in like 2020. You can't let people just, okay, well, you know, I'm not happy with this, and I don't think this is right, so I'm just going to, you know, burn it down. Okay, let's take a risk. Okay. too risky. I mean, those are pretty risky too. Maybe I should do it.
Вот, вот.
Рано, перезаряжается. Это заклинание еще не готово.
Идешь прямо вот. И налево. Видишь, вот сюда. Да, туда.
Рано, перезаряжается. Это заклинание еще не готово. Я пока не могу применить это заклинание. Рано, перезаряжается. Это заклинание еще не готово. Я пока не могу
That's,
применить
by the way,
это
this is the
заклинание.
farthest I've ever been.
И дальше.
Рано, перезаряжается. Еще не готово. Я пока не могу применить это заклинание.
Not gonna lie, I don't necessarily agree with what Nick said. Absolutely left on Matt Peel on Twitter.
Мне нужна
I never really
цель.
saw most people sided with him.
Рано,
I remember, like, a lot of people. Twitter is a global platform, and global platforms,
я пока не могу применить.
people that, like, the United States is not the biggest country in the world. I don't even know if it's in the top 10, to be honest with you. So so like, you know, what are people's views in, like, you know, China